Hello everyone and welcome back to our health talk with doctors from Prana Homeopathy Yoga Center. We have with us Dr. Pradeep Sethia. Dr. Pradeep Sethia is a very senior practicing homeopath, practicing for the past more than 35 years in Pune city. His specialty is treating mind and nerve disorders with homeopathic medicines. And today we are going to discuss with him a very important disorders called psychosomatic group of disorders. So Dr. Sethia, can you tell us what are psychosomatic disorders?
Now, this term is like a buzzword in today's society and medical world. Yesterday it was like certain diseases are psychosomatic, but now almost everything is coming under the domain of psychosomatic because of our lifestyle. So first of all, understand what is psychosomatic. Psyche is mind and soma is body. Now here, the penalty is paid by the body and the cause is mind. So that is psychosomatic. First of all, many people have not defined mind for themselves in years together. They take mind for granted. Biggest mistake is that.
True.
What is mind? In simple words, mind is chain of thought. So your thought process lead to right or wrong things. Now this psychosomatic disorder is because of the wrong thought process, stress, jealousy, anger, fear, competitive spirit. So many causes are there. We can take few good examples. Like for example, anger, one of the most negative emotion. Fear, a very bad emotion. There is one saying that even fear can cause abortion.
Oh.
Blood clots faster during anger. Or anger is known as momentary insanity. Such is the intensity of a mind force on a body. कुछ हो जाता है, then who suffers for lifetime? The body suffers. You know the concept of stress diabetes. The thyroid disorders in female, migraine in female. The trigger is mind. And in that context, when we take a history of homeopathy, we understand that the cause is hidden somewhere else, which is not in investigation files. So psychosomatic diseases are those diseases where the cause is at the level of mind and the suffering is seen at the level of physical body. Like there is a concept in medical field, type A and type B personality. See, try to become an average of both, but you just cannot change yourself overnight. So this type A personality is very compulsive, very result oriented, very ambitious. They do everything in pace and fast. They want everything very fast. Their buzz line is that ye dil mange more. I want now and now only. These are prone for diseases. They can have high cholesterol, they can have peptic ulcer, they can have blood pressure, they can have cerebrovascular accidents, and their trigger is this kind of personality, type A personality. And this has been defined in books of psychology. But you'll be surprised the exact medicine for this in homeopathy found Nux vomica. It was very popular medicine in homeopathy. 3 causes are told about Nux vomica: hurry, worry, and curry. I think it summarizes what is psychosomatic disease. If you have control on these 3 words, this will not be the cause for you as far as your life is concerned.
So with so much of stress around us nowadays, the lifestyle, the kind of lifestyle people live, what is the solution? How do we manage such psychosomatic
To
disorders?
find out the solution, first of all, take a pause, reduce the pace of your life.
True.
Think what's happening, where I'm running. People are coming with skin diseases and they are treating themselves for months and days and years, nothing is happening. But the textbook says skin is a canvas of mind. तो आप खुद इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करो ना कि इसका कारण क्या है, शुरू कहाँ हुआ है. If you know that well, you will contribute in therapy. Homeopathy is not a one-track therapy. It is joint venture of patient and doctor. But the other saying goes like this: that if you don't allow your eyes to shed tears, if you don't allow your eyes to shed tears, it will make some other organ to weep.
Oh, is it?
हाँ तो खुद को एक्सप्रेस करो ना. People are embarrassed of crying. Weeping is a catharsis. Talk to somebody. Hug, touch. Now this new corona syndrome has increased our distance so much if we close the virtual world. We are too much away from each other. And we are defined as social animals. So this socialization, interaction, vent is very important. And if that is not given, we will compress some other organ. And these are the scientifically proved facts. I tell you simple use of sanitizer. The Japanese people are using it too much. It is an abuse of use of sanitizer. And now they have concluded, there is a research available that their immune system has gone down. Too much cleanliness. So anything excess is bad for health. हमने सीखा है, हम implement नहीं कर पा रहे. सबको और ज़्यादा चाहिए. And in that context, you are compensating your health, especially mental health, at the cost of physical disease. And so the care is that I will tell you one word: health. This word summarizes everything about the care. What is this word? You decode this. H for hunger. खाना तो हम खा लेते हैं. It's an instinct. Hunger of what? आपकी hobbies क्या है? माइंड के लिए आप क्या नरिशमेंट दे रहे हैं, आप क्या सुनते हो, क्या देखते हो, दैट इज ऑल्सो हंगर. चांगलं ऐकायला मिळालं पाहिजे, चांगल्या चवीचं अन्न पाहिजे.
बरोबर.
So that hunger is never satisfied. You postpone it. H for hunger, E for exercise. Why we do exercise? Because doctor has told us. तो क्या फायदा ना यार, आप रो रो के exercise कर रहे हैं.
And the commonest thing is to lose weight.
हाँ yeah, that's a very additional. That is also psychosomatic madness. Because there is a known as depressive eating. So people eat unnecessarily to take away the depression and anxiety. And what is eaten? Not the raw food. It's a mithai and barfi. Because sugar gives a satisfaction of contentment. So E for exercise. Okay, this is for a mind. There is a concept like mind gym. कि are you using your mind in different way or in routine way? It will rust. There is a word puzzle or there is a counting of numbers from 100 to 1. There are so many small things. If you do that, your brain will be charged. They say that brain never grows old. That brain never grows old which has something to chew. वो हम forget कर रहे हैं. That is exercise. HEA for attitude. It matters how you look at the story. Old age is the biggest difficulty of people. But old age is the biggest gift also. Nobody is bothered about it. Why you are bothered about this? You can do whatever you want. You are at the end of the life where you have your money and your freedom. Enjoy that. No. बच्चा क्या करना है? इसका क्या होगा? आगे business कैसे बढ़ाना है? In bargain, you are not enjoying that stage of yours. So activity is not right. L for laughter. Nowadays we smile formally. It is more awkward situation than laughing from the tummy. What you call that, no? So that laughter increases your face value. It increases your immunity. It increases blood circulation. It gives you endorphins. कितने गिफ्ट है लाफ्टर के? लेकिन हम बोलते हैं क्यों लाफ करना? You always think laugh is also cost to be paid. So you don't laugh even heartily. That's why heart attack is very common.
Very true.
L HEAL T for thanks, forgiveness, sense of gratitude. If you surrender that way, your all stress comes down. Because ego is the biggest disease, and treatment of ego is what? Surrender. Say thanks, forgive somebody. HEALTH. H for happiness. Happiness is not a station to arrive at, it's a way of traveling. Happiness is not a station to arrive at, it's a way of traveling. And you'll be surprised, this word starts with H, ends with H. And this matches to homeopathy.
Yes.
Whatever you start, you stay homeopathy in the beginning or at the end, it will always help you decide this tips of health. So you can manage psychosomatic disease very nicely with homeopathy.
Thank you so much, sir, for redefining this word health for us. So how does homeopathy play a role along with all these things in managing psychosomatic
Rather,
disorders?
the whole gamut of homeopathy psychosomatic. Remedy from aconite to zincumate, almost all the good remedies have mind counterpart. And so people always are worried why so much they are asking. Why they are asking about my mind when I have got pain in my when I have got migraine, when I have got rheumatism. It's a half truth. आपका rheumatism psychogenic हो सकता है. Nowadays all these IT workers at home are having cervical pains, back pains. They are not doing any wrong thing, they are not overlifting. But still they are getting pain. There is no stress. There is no anticipation, there is no deadline. Because the remedy like sensifuga, zincumate, gelsinium. These are good remedies for the cervical sprain or the cervical strain. And this pain is because of the stress or a deadline or nervousness or dissatisfaction. So this is psychosomatic disorder basically. And this can manage very nicely with homeopathy, not only at an acute level, in a long-term constitutional level. Peptic ulcer. Now in this situation, there are remedies like lycopodium or there is a remedy like magnesium. So these remedies have two polarities. In lycopodium, he is very ambitious, he is dominating, he is anger-oriented, he is very demanding person, so he is under stress. Opposite is magnesium. He represses himself. He comes with a white flag always. He always adjusts the situation when he don't wanted to. There is very one good saying that never say yes when you wanted to say no. बहुत जने भूल जाते, especially females, and they suffer inside, and their complaint can be migraine, or their complaint can be skin diseases. So here there is like anacardium, which are a lot of skin conditions. And there is a word neurotic dermatitis. So mind is causing skin conditions. So I will be surprised that homeopathy is the best therapy for all types of psychosomatic disorders. And here in Prana, we have got different faculties. Incidentally, people are lucky to get this kind of center in Pune, where you can manage different diseases, and all are homeopaths. So all of that thought process ki mind is involved in this. So we can manage very nicely homeopathy these psychosomatic disorders.
Okay, so how can we prevent them?
Aha, you are asking a secret. Okay, if you want to prevent them basically, most important thing is that see you know your mind well. If you know yourself well, you will know others also well. If you see in medical college, in dissection hall, the physical body is dissected. What about the mind? It is not taught. We take it for granted. So first of all, understand what are the do's and don'ts of yours. There are three important things mind requires. One is pat on the back, consolation and the encouragement. And we are going to give it. If I give flower bouquet because of your good act, you feel elated. That satisfies your ego. It gives encouragement to you. We don't do that. We wait for that gold medal or some kind of Padma Shri.
Yes.
And in bargain, we do so many good things. But small reward gives a lot of energy to the mind. Second, time management. We always track the day. The day opens and we say, what to do now? The day has started. So both are extreme examples. Your enthusiasm in the morning when you get up, if that is there, and that intention is there is no scope for any disease of this kind. And the third thing is that you should always have this entertainment, the hobby, the change, the stress buster. We postpone it. Whatever your hobbies were there in childhood, you can revive them at this stage. And if those hobbies come in picture, they are the best stress busters. See, you just cannot live without stress. Stress is progressive. But whether this stress goes to use stress or distress, choice is yours. You have to come to use stress, follow this guideline. Distress, comfort treatment. Choice is yours.
Okay. So can you enumerate one of the cases which you have had in practice where you have treated this with homeopathy?
Yeah. There was a very good case of a migraine lady who has come, and she was newly married and came to Pune from a village place like Ambernath. And she was daughter-in-law of one of my family patients. She used to come with her mother-in-law. First follow-up, no change. Second follow-up, no change. Third time I said, send her with her husband. And this time she came with her husband. And then the real story came out that she, being a qualified girl, having MA psychology, and she wanted to go for teaching job. And the home environment was not giving an opportunity for her. And she came with a complaint of a migraine. So in our country, people cannot go with a mental disorder to tell that I'm nervous, I'm suppressed, I'm not able to cope and all that. They come with the physical complaints. When we dig out the history, it was a natural mood case. When her emotions were suppressed, she could not express herself and she was nervous inside. Then other symptoms also matched that she was in very sensitive sleep. She used to get dreams. She was very sensitive for injustice happening around her. And she was a focused person having passion for teaching. So on this basis, natural mood was given this time, third time, this time only she started responding. Her periodicity and the frequency of headache reduced. Not only that, she got that inner feeling, okay, I can wait for some time because you are very passionate. So counseling and homeopathy helped to such an extent that family members understood her capacity and skill, and now she is doing a part-time job. She is teaching in a college. So there is an adjustment of not going full-time because of home atmosphere, but remaining at home was a difficulty for her. So it's a golden mean. And earlier she has consulted neurologist also. All investigations were done. All came normal. So her family members thought she is doing natak. So that's the difficulty again with homeopathy. अगर होम्योपैथी कुछ होता है तो डिसीज नहीं था और दूसरी कोई सिस्टम से दिया जाता है तो डिसीज था. This is not right. But there are so many cases of this type, and what matters is homeopathy works, it helps, and people are happy with this. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for all this wonderful information that you have shared. Dr. Sethia is available for consultation at Prana, and look forward to see you in the next session again. Thank you.
Thank you.